Hello my friends, how are you doing? Today I'm going to show you how to remove haze from a picture. My name is Olivio, I'm a professional designer and I want to thank all of my patrons who support me and make these videos possible. Thank you for that, super important. Let's get started. So you can see here we have a nice photo of a city. There is quite a bit of haze in the distance. We need to remove that. So actually, you have a filter inside of Affinity Photo that you can apply to that. So select your layer on the right side here and then go to Filter and Haze Removal. And then it's calculating and you have some levers here that you can use to adjust the strength of that and also the exposure correction and also the distance of the haze, which is really cool that you can do that. Now, the video would be finished at that point, but I want to show you some more things you can do, of course, because after all, haze is nothing else than just missing contrast in your picture. So what you can also do instead is, if you want to have a bit more control, go here to adjustments and select a curves adjustment like that. You can see we get this nice histogram in the background, and we can now use that, for example, to bring this in a little bit and then move our values down a little bit. And you can see this also removes the haze, but at the same time, we have a lot of control of what we want to do here and where it should be. So this is the first step. That's already very nice. But what you can also do is you can add a second adjustment for curves like that on top of that. And now what you're going to do is you go up here to layers and invert. This will invert the mask. You can see now if I pull this down, nothing is happening. So what we need to do here is, for example, that we go to the left side here to our paintbrush and set it to a soft hardness, low opacity, and a good big size, and then set that as the color to white because our mask on our curve is now black. And now if I paint this in, you can see at the areas where I paint over my picture, it's getting darker. So also this sky here should be a bit darker and in here maybe a bit more. Okay, so you can see this has quite a big effect on our picture. By the way, you can also go back into the other side if you want. There was a little bit too much here maybe. So click on black and then just paint over this again. And you can see here a little preview of your mask by holding Alt and clicking on that layer. So this gives you a preview of the mask. And then if you click on any other layer, you're back to your picture. Good. So we have set up a little bit of a mask here. And now we can go to our second curves adjustment and we can play around and say, okay, let's make this a little bit darker, but also maybe in that area a little bit warmer. Why not? So you have here your different channels, red, green, and blue. Let's go to the red channel and see when we pull this down, it's getting cooler because we reduced the red, so we see more of the blue. And if we push this up, it's getting a bit warmer. So you can have a little nice sunset in the background. Everything is nice and awesome with that. And so this means you have a lot of control over your haze, of the removal, of changing the colors, of setting the shadows with your curve. So if you can, example, you can see here, this is nice and warm. Up here, it's still a little bit cool, which might make sense because the sunset is back there, might not reach up to the front here, but still, if you want to, you can go in here to your curves and also play around with these settings. In this case, keep in mind that this is affecting all of the picture. So if I move this up and make it a little bit warmer, as you can see, also the area here in the back is getting even warmer. So you might reduce the thing you have done here before. So let's bring this down a little bit again. And so you can have a lot of control over that. So that is pretty easy. And by the way, this is a little extra advice here, a little secret sauce. Haze is not that different from dust. If you, for example, have a photo of a mosaic in a museum or something, and there's a lot of dust on there, you can remove that dust basically by using the same effects and bring out really bright and amazing colors for that mosaic. So that is also a really nice trick, and you can see here we have done a really great job removing the haze from the original picture and actually giving it a nice warm sunset. So this really looks good. Okay, thank you very much for watching. I hope this helped you remove the haze of your awesome pictures. See you in the next tutorial or in one of my live streams. Have a nice day. Bye.